All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be going over two weapon lights from FL14, and they are the FL14 and FL22 weapon lights. Now, these two lights are similar yet different, which is why one is the FL14 and one is the FL22. Let's check them out, see what we got, see what the differences are, and hey, you can make the best decision for which one you want to get. Let's go. All right, so again, we have the FL14 and the FL22. So let's go ahead and open these boxes and see what we get. All right, so they look pretty similar, right? All right, cool. So we have the FL series flashlight manuals. So obviously that tells you right there that they're pretty similar because they fall within the same series of light. These are 1200 lumens. They are aluminum bodied. They take a lithium battery. They do come with a charger and a spare battery. They have two different tail caps, so you can run it as like a standard flashlight, or you can run it as a mounted weapon light. So whichever suits your fancy. Runtime is 3.5 hours. Illuminating range is 200 meters, and the waterproof level is IPX4. These things are, let's see here, 5.2 inches long and 1.1 inches in diameter, and they weigh 3.14 ounces without the battery and 4 ounces with the battery, which is how we would all run the freaking light anyway. So I don't know why they include the empty weight of it. So let's go ahead and check it out. So this is the FL14. So there it is in its standard configuration. I already have the battery in here. And here is the FL22, that same configuration. I need to go ahead and throw a battery in this one. Uno momento, por favor. All right. And I just need to screw on the tail cap. Come on. All right. So, as you can see, they are exactly the same. The FL14 and FL22 has nothing to do with the light itself, but rather the mounting system in which it goes to your weapon. So the FL22 just has this sleek little M-lock mount, nothing fancy to it, just your two little M-lock screws. The weapon light sits right in there, boom, mounts straight to your rail. Super sleek, super fun, cool, right? The FL22 the FL14 spices it up a little bit. You have different adapters. You can run it just like this, or you can run it offset using this mount here. So it gives you a little bit more, I guess, adjustability, but it also is a little bit bulkier than the FL22's mounting system. So it just kind of depends what you need, and if you want more adjustability, or if you just, you know exactly where you want it, you have that space already designated for it, and you just want something more, I guess, streamlined. So that's really your main differences between the two. Again, that's another adapter, sorry. All right, again, they both come with chargers. They both come with their USB cable to plug those in, obviously. And most importantly, they both come with a separate tail cap with a momentary and constant on switch. So let's go ahead and test that theory out right quick for y'all on camera. All right, and here we go. So there is your momentary, and here is your constant on. So you press that button at the front, constantly on. Back here, momentary. And what I like about that is some high-end lights don't even have that. Some are just strictly momentary or strictly constant on. I like to have the option to have both, because sometimes I just need a quick little flash and I'm good. Or sometimes, you know, I need to just have my light on all the time. So it just, I don't know, I like having options, and I don't like when I pay more for things and they have less of those options. It makes me upsetty spaghetti. Another thing I like is that, you know, FL14 could have easily plastered their logo in this little flat spot here, And I'm glad they didn't. You know, a lot of times some of your budget stuff, they plaster their logos everywhere. And I get it, they want to get their name out there, but I'm not a very big logo person. If they do have their logo on it, I like it to be very subtle and small. So I like that they didn't blow it up on this particular series of weapon lights. So again, you have your momentary and your constant on. So everything about these lights, it's exactly the same. The only thing that separates the two is the mounting platform in which they go to a weapon. So you can either run them with the standard tail cap and use it as a hunting flashlight, or just have it on the bedside, whatever, or you can go ahead and have it mounted to your weapon system. So let's get weird here and see if they hold up to any kind of shock. So let's go. All right, so since we know these lights are exactly the same, I'm going to try a couple of little tests here. Nothing crazy, just to see how they hold up. But again, since there's the same light, I'm going to leave one with this tail cap on, the weapon light tail cap, and then one with the standard tail cap on there, just so that way we can say that we tried both of the different tail caps, because sometimes there is a difference. And so boom, both weapon lights, the lights are exactly the same. The only thing that's different right now is the tail cap. So let's turn them on and let's see what kind of craziness we can do. I'm going to try not to be too loud. My family's sleeping, but, you know, they'll be all right. So, see what kind of shock this thing holds up to. So, right off the bat, I'm beating it with a freaking rubber mallet, and I'm not taking it super easy on it. Ow, mother... Beep. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Other people, they like to do this water bottle test because it simulates, you know, recoil under, you know, pressure, shock, whatever. So let's go ahead and do that. Beat it like it owes me money. Again with the mallet. She's good. She ain't, you know, we're good, man. All right. So let's go ahead, and this might be a little bit different because this tail cap may be a little bit more sensitive since it's on a weapon light. So that's kind of what I would like to see, because this is how I would typically probably have it mounted. I mean, since I've got two, maybe I'll, you know, keep one by the bedside, because it seems like if I drop it in the middle of the night, it's not going to turn off. So that's a plus, right? So let's go ahead and do the constant on and see if we get the same results. Beat it near the tail cap a little bit. Light's still on. Still on. Beat it near the tail cap a little bit. I don't know, guys. I mean, I beat the crap out of it. I don't know what to tell you. It's holding up. It's working. Doing what it needs to do. So, you know, for a budget series of flashlights, I say they hold up pretty well to recoil. Now, obviously, these tests are limited. Obviously, longevity comes to mind. How long would it hold up to this type of abuse? But if it's anything like I've seen from other Feyachi lights, I mean, the lumen output might not be exactly, you know, it might not stay 1200 lumens for the entire 3.5 hour duration. It might drop significantly within an hour. I don't know. But I've tested multiple Feyachi weapon lights. If you see that, the pistol light that I tested from Feyachi, I put it in water, submerged it for 30 minutes, which you're not supposed, it's not even rated to do that. It held up just fine. I froze it for overnight for several hours. It was like 7 or 8 hours. Turned on, worked just fine. I had some people that I sent that light out to, and they tested it, threw it on the ground in the desert, hit it with water bottles. They froze it also, did all kinds of things, and the thing still worked. I just checked it yesterday. There's no rust inside, nothing, and it's been a couple weeks now since all those tests were done. So, you know, they've held up, and I feel like these weapon lights are going to do the exact same thing. I actually have an FL22 mounted on my AR here, so no round, no mag, we are clear. So I've had this FL22 mounted on here for I want to say almost 2 years now. And you can see it's that, you know, that standard small mount. So it fits very flush, doesn't stick out or protrude really at all. The way I have this particular one set up, I have the Strike Industries little cable management sleeve here. So the way it works out for me, totally out of the way. Still, I get a little bit of the freaking carbon buildup from my muzzle device here, but that's just, you wipe it away and she's good. That's not a Feyachi weapon light thing. That's just a general weapon light thing, you know, because of how they're mounted. And a lot of people have those issues. They even started selling little caps for when people shoot during the daylight. That way you can kind of keep that carbon off the end of your light. So almost 2 years, you know, this thing functions. Momentary, constant and on. I painted it to match my my AR. So good little light, man. Can't really complain, guys. It does what it needs to do. It works when it needs to work. And I wouldn't have it on my weapon if I didn't feel confident that I could grab it off the wall and it would shine and illuminate what I need illuminated. As far as longevity, 2 years. I don't take it off when I go to the range and shoot, so it's held up just fine for me. Take that for what it's worth. Feyachi is running a sale November 21st through the 28th. So if you wanted to pick up one of these guys, they could potentially be on sale as much as 30 to 40% off. So I would definitely check that out. I'll put a little image after this video ends, a little image with a couple of their sale items that they're gonna have. And check out my campsite page. It will have a few links for different weapons lights. That also, it'll take you, there's a link to my Amazon store where I have a lights category already pre-saved there, so you can go to my Amazon store and you can see like different lights, budget, stream light, all kinds of different variations of things. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, check out Feyachi. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Love y'all. November 21st through 28th on Amazon. These go on sale. Check it out.